couple of days now since I shot that nice buck, and coming off of one of the most successful Octobers I've ever had. Had a lot of really good success topping it off with that buck on the 30th. But it's November now, and I'm in one of the properties that I've referred to as my honey hole over the years. I've talked about how good of a pinch point this is, and how good movement does get in November. So it's November 3rd, about 7:30, and this is my first sit here this season. Really excited. As always, we had some really good buck movement in July and August. A couple of bachelor groups coming through with some definite shooters. And I even had a video of one coming through on the 29th of October in the middle of the night. So we're starting to use this travel route a little more. Scent checking for those does as November comes into full swing. It's a beautiful morning. It's mid-40s. We've had quite the warm-up since I shot that buck. We've had afternoon temperatures in the 70s, but I'm excited to see what this morning has in store. Got a few hours before work, and just gonna sit tight and hope that I can get my eyes on a nice shooter buck out here. You never know when it's gonna turn on, so I'm hoping I'm gonna be out here when it does. Let's get comfortable and hope they're moving. Alrighty, y'all. It's a little after 9 a.m. now, and I'm gonna start packing it up and get off to work. Overall, it was a pretty good sit. Saw 2 deer, both of them bucks, and both of which were on my camera, or have been on my cameras in the past 10 hours. So that's good to see. Good to see that the cameras are some dependable intel to go off of out here. As I mentioned, it was a beautiful morning, mid-40s, awesome for early November. And it's going to be pretty warm here in the next few days. I don't know how much I'll get out, but I'm going to keep watching the cameras out here and just hope that the bucks are coming through here soon. Now I'm getting out of here, getting off to work. I appreciate y'all watching. I'll see you from the stand next time. Alright, back at it again. It's November 4th. It's about 7:30. And I'm back on this micro property that I hunt. Going after one of the big boys. Been a good morning so far. About 10 minutes before legal hunting time, I had a small doe walk right underneath me. Got some fog rolling in from across the river, so waiting for the sun to come up and burn that off, and it should be a pretty good morning. It's about 45 degrees, so it's perfect for early November. Just gotta be out here at the right time. Let's see if they're moving this morning. So it's just about 9:30, and deer movement dies down pretty quickly out here. There's a lot of people traffic on these trails around this property. But it was a good morning overall. I think I saw 5 or 6. A couple of them I weren't able to get on camera. They were down in this river bottom, working along the edge, across the river actually. And with all the leaves still in the tree, you can't see anything down in there. Anyways, we're getting a pretty big warm up over the next couple of days. I think it's a high of 79 tomorrow. It sucks. I'm going to be out on public property, and probably Monday I'll be back out here, so. Buck movement's been good. I've seen a lot of bucks, maybe 5, 6 different bucks, but they've all been small ones out here. And just waiting for that big one to come through any day now, so. Guys, I appreciate y'all watching. I'm going to start packing up. I'll see you from the stand next time. Good afternoon, everyone. It is November the 8th. It's about 2 o'clock, so I'm in here plenty early. And finally had a change in weather. The past few days we've had some outrageously high temperatures for November. Yesterday it was in the 80s. Previous couple days were mid 70s, high 60s. It's just been real hot. I have managed to get out to this piece a few times and had some pretty uneventful sits. By uneventful, I mean I haven't seen a single deer out here. But that doesn't mean that they haven't been moving through here. After my last sit out here back in the beginning of this week, I cut a couple of branches off this oak tree that my stand is in, and I hung them on some trees, made some mock scrapes around this stand, and the deer have definitely been hitting them. I think it was November 3rd. I had one of these pretty decent bucks come through at 5:20 in the afternoon, hit a scrape, and pretty sure I've had velvet pictures of him from the summer. Big 7-point. And honestly, a deer I'd probably pass out here, given the other deer that I've gotten on camera. I'd really like to see him making another year, and since he's using this property, I would like to see what he turns into next season. Anyways, we've had a couple of other deer hit these scrapes. I think the morning of November 7th, had a really nice 9-point come through and hit this scrape right in front of me early morning, but this funnel is pretty awesome for these deer, so they come right through here, and if the bucks are in the area, they're probably going to be moving through this piece of property. Got a stiff north wind. It's brought some more seasonable temperatures for this time of year. It was in the upper 30s this morning. It's right around 50, mid 50s now. The wind's good. It's just a little breezy. Got plenty of time. And it's definitely going to be cooling down as that sun sinks beneath the trees. So I'm going to sit tight, enjoy this afternoon, and hope I get my eyes on a nice buck coming through here soon. That's a good sign. It's not even 2:15 yet, and Just had that little spike come in. It looked like he was cruising. Fortunately, he got downwind. He got a little uncomfortable and worked his way back towards the park behind me. But hopefully that's indicative of the kind of movement we're going to have, and hopefully make it bigger. But that was good. Good start. So, only got about 10 minutes left of legal hunting time. And it looks like it's only going to be that one buck for this afternoon's sit. I'm going to get back out in the morning before work. It's supposed to be a really good morning. Just got to be out here at the right time. These bucks are going to be moving through here. High volume is going to get it done, that's for sure. I'll see you all in the morning. Well, good morning. It's about 6:30 on November the 9th. And it's feeling a lot like November now. Got temps in the mid-30s, and it's a real beautiful morning. Sat up in this same little piece of private that I've been hunting. It's pretty close to my work, so I'm able to get out here pretty much every morning before work. We've had some smaller bucks coming through here, but it's been a couple days now since I've had a shooter buck on camera out here, which is typical. Hoping when it turns on that I'm sitting in this stand. Probably only going to be sitting until about 9 o'clock this morning and the next few mornings. So hopefully I can catch them on their feet, either cruising for a hot doe or at least catch a glimpse of them somewhere. So hopefully that happens. I'm going to stay put, try to stay warm, and hope I get my eyes on a nice buck here. sighting warning. Deer movement's been real good for this place. Had those 2 spikes come through. Absolute brawl. That was cool to see. They kind of touched antlers out here in front of me and messed around with each other for a minute or two. Both hit this scrape right next to me. So that's good to see. Nothing spooked. I had 2 more does come through across the river. It's a cool thing about this time of the season is that this river creek bed gets pretty low water-wise, and deer cross it pretty easily. So it's nice to know that they're comfortably coming in and out through these huge fields on the other side of the river. I'm once again going to leave all of my stuff in the stand, all the camera stuff at least, and I'll be back out tomorrow morning. Excited to see what starts coming through here, because these bucks, they're going to get on a hot doe here soon, so hopefully there's some chasing, hopefully there's some action, and hopefully I get my eyes on a mature buck out here. Anyways, I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Good afternoon, everyone. It's November the 11th. Happy Veterans Day to all our military and armed forces out there. Thank you. I wasn't originally planning on getting out today, but the rain let up. It's been raining since early morning. Heavy rain, and it's heated up a lot. It's about 70 degrees, but we got a break in the rain for the rest of the evening. It's about 3 o'clock and I just got in the stand, and it's humid and hot. My camera is fogging up on me. But it is still November, so I'm gonna sit tight. Hope they're moving tonight. Got a couple of hours, just got off work, so hopefully I catch them moving. Like I said, high volume is gonna get it done on this spot, so I'm hoping I'm in the right place at the right time. Let's see what this night's got in store for me. Bap. No way that just happened. I heard. Oh my God, I got caught off guard. This stand never disappoints. Never disappoints. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that just happened. I'm sitting here being a total dummy, buried in my phone, and all of a sudden I hear steps in the leaves just behind me, and I look to my left, and at 12 yards is this nice 8-pointer. From what I could tell, nice 8-pointer. And he worked right through this same lane to my left, same place where I shot my buck last year. And it's a south wind, it's hot as heck, but on these south winds, the bucks travel this edge of the creek, checking the bedding areas, especially this time of year. And he was just cruising through here, totally caught off guard. I was able to stand up, and he stopped in this gap, and that's when I got the camera recording. And by then he was already walking through here. And I got drawn back, and I know it's 15 yards in the middle of this lane, and I put it right in the wheelhouse. I mean, right there. Perfect shot. He mule kicked and took off running. There's a patch of briars and thick stuff off to the edge of this property that he got towards. I'm not sure if he made it much further because that looked like a really good shot. It's only 4:30 in the afternoon, so, but it is super warm. I think I'm gonna climb on down, pick up blood and check the arrow. It's been about 15 minutes since I shot him now, so I might chill for a little bit longer, but gosh, got it done, baby. I heard blue jays hollering back in there, and I was like, there's probably a deer back in there, and he came from that exact direction. Totally caught me off guard. I should have known better, but it is what it is. I got it done. Got it on film this time. Last year's buck here wasn't filmed, and told myself I was going to get done. Unfortunately, I didn't get the GoPro on, but it's on now, and we got a buck dead. I'm so excited. November is the best time of the year. You just can't get better than it. I'm gonna soak it up here in the tree for a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna climb down and start the blood trail. Beautiful bright red blood, and it is sprayed out right here. Stand is right up behind me, less than a 20-yard shot. So I'm gonna pick up blood. It's a dead deer. So it's been about 30 minutes since I shot him, 30, 45, and he ran straight out this way, back up towards this thick stuff. So he ought to be laying right up in there. So let's get this track started. Now I don't know if you guys can see. We're maybe 50 yards from the stand. This is where I last saw him. He was running, but he didn't make it 10 more yards. He's piled up right in these briars, these thorn bushes. So I'm gonna get him dragged out. Gosh, this is awesome. So excited about this. So let's go get our hands on him. All right, everyone, got him pulled out of there. He's actually a smaller deer than I expected, but he's definitely a deer I'm proud of. He's one of the deer that we've had coming through here, and actually he's the same deer that I had come through about a week ago or so, around 5 o'clock, same time he came through this afternoon. And you know, I had said that I was going to pass this deer up, but that's because I thought he was another deer. Over the summer we had a couple of trail camera pictures of some bucks in velvet, and one of them was a wide, nice looking deer that was definitely interested in letting go another year. However, there was one other 7-point that was definitely a mature deer and definitely didn't have a lot of potential, so I was totally okay with shooting that one, and here he is today. So he popped up around 4:30, which is crazy because it's about 72 degrees. It's hot as heck. I'm sweating, but this south wind, they come through here checking these bedding areas along the creek, and that's exactly what he was doing. He definitely caught me off guard, but I was able to keep my composure and make a pretty awesome shot on him. He's a smaller body deer, so not too not too tore up about pulling him out of here. It should be nice and easy. So as for the rest of my season, I've got one more buck tag and one more doe tag. I'm looking to fill the doe tag a little later in the season, but I am coming up on a pretty long span of vacation that I'm going to be taking, and that public land has been a thorn in my side the past 3 years. So I'm definitely going to be out there hitting it real hard in the next 10 days, and hopefully I can get a nice mature buck out there. So if you guys are interested in watching that, make sure to check out the Public Land Diaries channel or playlist that I have, so you can follow along with all of my adventures out there. As for this hunt, it's going to wrap me up. I'm going to get the truck out of here before the sun goes down, and I'll see you guys from the woods next time. Thanks for watching.